Stand by to the floor. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Coming to you live from the rich heartland of Altamont Springs, Florida, it's the Vic Show with Victor Bowers, brought to you by SuperChannel WACX TV. Take it away!
Greetings! Welcome to the Vic Show. Thank you, Mozart, for that beautiful intro to my show. I'm glad you wrote it 200 and some odd years ago. Welcome. I'm Victor Bowers. Welcome to the Vic Show. Today we're trying something new, and we're creating a system on the fly. This is a live show, which what makes it exciting, because whatever happens, happens. And you, the wonderful viewer and person out there, but also in here with us, in here with Diane and Terry, and I have Thelma tucked away in the back on the phone, and the guys in there in the other room, and the presence of God here as well. Well, I hear you in there. I heard someone yelling. Anyway, welcome to greetings. Did I say that already? Always okay. Thank you. But it's a new day, and my word for you today is something good is going to be in you today. Not happen to you, be in you. I'm telling you, people, that's what I woke up with around 4:30, and I started preaching to myself in the bed. I was just lying in bed, and the fan was blowing, and the AC was on 70 degrees, and I'm like, let's do something different and play some music. And so my word, something good is going to be in you today. Not happen to you, be in you. So if you need something inside, are you depressed? Are you anxious? Are you unhappy? Are you unsatisfied? Probably some of you are. But there is hope. There's always hope. There's always a stream of grace and mercy available to anyone. And that's what is the good news. And that's why we are here on this station, telling you good news. So if you need something good on the inside of you, expect it and go from there. So that's just a word of encouragement. So we're taking song requests today. I'm a violin player, and I can play any song. If I know it, I can play it. So we're just throwing some new concepts out there into the airwaves, live TV. And I don't have the weather forecast. That's a live telecast usually. Or I don't have community updates. Or I don't have what the president is or is not doing. I have none of that live information. I don't have any breaking news. The news I'm talking about broke already. And it's here. You just believe it or not. It's up to you. Anyway, I don't want to start preaching if you have a song, I will play it. If I know it, I will play it. I have a hymnal here, and I have some crew here. If I need an extra singer, I'll pull somebody in to help me sing with me. But until I start, I'm going to talk about guilt and sin today, guilt and shame, if I ever get around to it. But I want to start with happy birthday. I think someone's birthday is today. So if you want a song played, thank you. Something good is going to be in you today. And that something good is God, the Spirit of the Lord. And that's all you need. But anyway, Thelma is in the back. I hear her back there. There's a phone number on your screen, perhaps. It's 407-786-8159. And call in your song request. It can be any hymn. It can be a love song. As long as it's a good piece of music. If I know it, I'll play it for you. And I'll call your name out, your first name, your alias, whatever you want to be called, and the city you're from. We're just trying to see who's watching. I'm trying to make sure I have more than 5 viewers of the show. So, Arente's walking in now. Betty from Palm Bay, how great thou art. Oh, my heavens. Okay. Let's see. What key? I wonder what key Betty would want it in. Then sings my soul. How about that one? How great thou art. Thank you, Betty, for calling in. That was in the key of C, by the way. Oh, thank you, Terry. But keep calling, keep the phone lines hopping. And where should I go, Lord? See, I've given the word of the day, and I've given a song request. Oh, happy birthday. I think anyone's birthday today? I think there's a birthday boy or birthday girl sitting out there, so let me play happy birthday to you. I just felt that too. See. Okay. May in Orlando, 'tis so sweet to trust in Jesus. Oh, these are easy ones. Okay, thank you. Thank you, May. May in Orlando. May with an E, not May with a Y. May with an E. Let's see, 'tis so sweet. Claude and Longwood. Play anything classical. Okay, Claude and Longwood. Classical. Let's see. Which dead composer do I want to play? Well, they're all dead. Let's see. Bach. See, Bach. You know, he wrote a lot of hymns. Bach, he was a busy guy. He was a church organist and also was basically the inventor of Western classical music. So he had a few good songs. This is actually a dance piece. I know we're not supposed to dance in church unless you're Pentecostal, but this is a dance piece. It's a beret. It's a French dance, but it's pretty anyway, nonetheless. Okay. Brian, Altamont Springs, Rock of Ages. So there are more than 5 people watching the show. That's good. Let's see, Rock of Ages. Let's see. Let me switch keys. Thank you, Brian. Shirley from Altamont Springs, count your many blessings. Count them one by one. How many blessings could you count today at this time in the morning? How many? You know, oftentimes it's easy to talk about things, to complain, murmur, complain. That's the natural state of the human, to always, talk about things you're missing or things you're wanting or the way things should be. But that's not reality. Things are never going to be the way they should be, unfortunately. That's why there's a kingdom of God. It's the kingdom that's present yet hidden. It's a kingdom hidden in plain sight. And that kingdom is a kingdom of order and grace and love and blessing and fulfillment. And it's a kingdom that's available to all. It's a kingdom already here, but hidden in plain sight, full of blessings. Blessings you could not, there aren't enough numbers to count them. But you have to turn your face in that direction to face that kingdom. And the kingdom is here. It's already here. But most of us ignore it. We look for the kingdom of the temporal, and that doesn't satisfy. And then we complain, and then we blame, and then we just goes downhill from there. So this little song, Count Your Many Blessings, Count Them One by One, is always a good reminder to look for the good things to happen today. As I said earlier, something good is going to be in you today. I don't know what that means to you, but receive it. And whatever it means to you, it's something good. So take it. Something good can be in you today. Something good will be today for you. And when it happens, count it. Put it on your list that you're counting. So count your many blessings, count them one by one. See what God has done. Count your many blessings. I had a song request that came in, Devil Went Down to Georgia, and I was just thinking about it as I was playing Count Your Many Blessings. I'm like, because a guy named Wes from West Virginia, exactly, right? Is that a redneck calling in? I'm not sure. Does that count as a redneck? Anyway, Devil Went Down to Georgia, looking for a soul to steal. You know, that was written by Charlie Daniels. And that was his claim to fame, that song. He just passed away, I think, recently. But he was a wonderful believer and very outspoken, but just charming, super talented guy, very educated, very astute, and a great performer, and a great lover of God, and a great lover of good music. And he wrote that song. Never went down to Georgia, looking for a soul to steal. Yeah, Satan is always looking for a soul to steal, because he can't get it on his own, so he has to steal it from God. But God always gets it back. That's the thing. You can't steal from God. God has everything. So anyway, I'm trying to think, how would I play that? Devil went down to Georgia, looking for a soul to steal. Dun, 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 but I can sing it easier than I can play it. It's kind of tricky. I know that's a lame excuse, but maybe Wes, maybe next time I'll have it under my fingers a little bit to do it justice, because it's a good song. It's a good favorite. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying the Vic Show. Do we have time for a break? Yeah, I'm going to cut to break now, and so I'm going to keep talking until they roll it in, and then I'll be back for some more of the Vic Show. For more than 43 years, SuperChannel has been broadcasting inspirational Christian television throughout Central Florida, and it's because of generous support from people like you that we have been able to do what we do. Regardless of the uncertainty of our times, God's message of care and compassion is so important, and we are committed to broadcasting it over television more than ever before. If you love that message, we need $43 a month from all of you, with a $43 one-time gift or $43 monthly recurring support. Again, 43 years, $43. Thank you so much. And remember, God loves you, and we do too.
Again, thank you for prayerfully considering support of the ongoing television ministry of SuperChannel Orlando. Connect with us at superchannel.com or text GIVE to 407-707-6123.
Welcome back to the Vic Show. I had a unique request from Klaus in Rockledge. They requested, I'm assuming Klaus is the guy, the Radetzky March. I think that was written by Liszt. Maybe that was, he wrote a lot of Hungarian marches. Radetzky, no, maybe Berlioz. Anyway, one of them. They're both dead, I know that. But Radetzky March. Hopefully this is the right one, Klaus. And then it goes on from there. You keep marching till you get to where you're going. But that's a portion, I think, of the Radetzky March, if I have the right march. But thanks for calling in, Klaus. Thank you for that. Again, I'm Victor Bowers of The Vic Show, and we're just doing something new today. I'm actually competing with my sister, who has a huge following out there in the social media world, and she plays the piano. And it's not a competition. I don't know why I said that. I'm not in competition with my sister. Maybe I am, though. No, I'm not. I'm joking. I'm not. I'm the baby of the family. Who can compete with me? No. Wow, that was boastful. But it's all in good humor. I may be playing Happy Birthday again. I don't know. Maybe there are 2 people with birthdays today. That request may be coming in. And I was going to talk, usually I was going to talk about some fun topics of shame and guilt. Maybe I have to get to that next time. I'm not sure. I don't want to bring the party down, but yeah. Mark and Carolyn from Claremont. Through it all, I learned to trust in Jesus. Oh, that's a good one. Through it all. Through it all. I've been through a lot. How about you? Through it all. Let's see. Let's see. Thank you, Mark and Carolyn, from Claremont, through it all. So, have you been through it all? Probably you've been through something. And you made it through. Maybe you didn't make it through all your pieces and parts, but you made it through. You're still here. And you're still living. And God has a plan for you. He brought you through. You're here for a reason. There's a reason. In God, everything has purpose. And even things that don't have purpose, God gives purpose to. God takes our mistakes. He takes our ashes. He takes everything. And he redeems everything. Everything counts in God. Even the stuff that we don't think matters, or it's the stuff we want to hide. The shame, the guilt, the weight of sin. That's one of the things I wanted to talk about that I'll get to next time. Hold on. I need the every hour from Kat. Thank you, Kat, for calling in from Winter Park. I need the every hour. I'll get to that in a moment. But I'm glad there's so much request for music. I love playing music, and we'll see how it flows going forward. And but I wanted to leave you with this before I play that song for Kat. There was a great theologian many centuries ago, actually, and he was answering questions from some of his students who were theology students. This is back in the Middle Ages. And one of the questions came up of, if God is all-powerful and God is omniscient and God is all-knowing, why could he not have said a word of restoration from his throne in heaven, picturing God upon a throne and, like at the top of the mountain, that type of picture. Why could not have God spoken? If he's all powerful and can do anything and has created everything, why could he not have spoken the word of restoration, or spoken the word of repair from his throne on high to correct the sin of disobedience and to get his world in order back in shape? Why did he come, his son? Why did the cross have to happen? Why did the monstrosity, the horrendous event of the cross, this life of Jesus, the crucifixion, all that, we all know, crucifixion. Why did that have to happen? Why did that have to be played out? And the answer the theologian gave was, you do not know the weight of sin. Sin comes with a weight. It pushes you down. And sin, we talk about sin in a very personal, like, I've committed sin, or that's a sinful thing. And there's a place for that. But sin is bigger than that. Sin is a power that is on the earth, and it affects everything. But it affects everything through humanity. It's in the human person that God chose to put his being and his likeness, his image and his likeness. But it's that brokenness that has infected. We all know it's interesting. We all know what a virus does to the planet. You know what I'm talking about with COVID? We all have a new insight to the effect of a virus on the planet. I mean, just this year, every person on the globe has been affected by COVID, directly or indirectly, mostly indirectly. But we've all been affected by a virus. You can't see it, you can't smell it, you can't detect it. I mean, it's not, to the natural eye, it doesn't exist. It first exists in our minds by the knowledge of it. And think of COVID. Think of how that has weighed everything down, just the knowledge of a virus that is potentially, fatal. It can affect your life, but it's affected all of our lives this year in some degree. And that's a great, I see God doing something huge in this, in that sin is like a virus. And when it occurred through disobedience, we read the stories in Genesis, it affected the entire planet, starting with one person, then two people, then a family, and down the generations. You just read from Genesis 3 on. But God inserted himself not so much into the middle of history, but out of history. And gave repair, gave a new creation, gave a new start. And so now that sin that can weigh you down, sin is something, the depression you feel, the shame you feel, the guilt you feel. It's not only in your head, your body feels it too. That's what the theologian was saying, is the weight of sin. It's a physiological experience. It's not just a spiritual ideology or this or that. It affects you, and it can push you down. It affects your body. It affects your relationships. And Christ has set us free from that through his life, through who he is as Christ, as Jesus. So I'll get into that on other shows. What was that request? I need thee every hour? Yes. Okay. Because we have about 1 minute. And then Joyce Myers comes with her crew and on with the day. See. Mm-hmm. Well, we're almost out of time. This is Vic for the Vic Show saying goodbye and God bless you.